I always first start with the eyeball like this.
It all started with a meme that dominated the world. Pepe, the feels-good frog from Matt Furie's The Boys Club. If you've been paying attention to the crypto markets in the recent months, you've seen an absolute explosion in meme coins. It's been literally all eyes on memes. And as we know, money flows where attention goes. What's up, everybody? My name is Kyle Chasse, and today we're going to talk about why I believe that memes are on their path to $1 trillion industry. Last cycle, around this same time, memes, Doge, and Shiba specifically, were around $9 billion market cap, then skyrocketing all the way to near $150 billion market cap. But this cycle is different. Memes have become mainstream. Institutions are getting involved. Everybody is getting involved in meme coins. So today, I want to talk to you about why I believe that meme coins will continue to dominate this cycle. So folks, grab your yellow hard hats, destroy that like button, and let's dive into why I think Matt Furie's meme coins, Pepe, Brett, and others will outperform almost everything else this cycle. Some are born meme lord, some achieve meme lord, and some have meme lord thrust upon them. Matt Furie didn't even know what a meme was by the time the frog drawing he'd been perfecting since childhood had become one. In between reading, video games, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he was always drawing. We get an idea about the kind of person he was when he says, "I try to stay in touch with my inner child and try not to lose that childlike wonder. It's important to me to stay in awe of all beauty and weirdness in both the natural and human world. It's been harder to hold on to that viewpoint as I've gotten older, but that's my goal." That's clearly reflected in his art, a weird and wonderful mix of childlike enchantment and silly adult situations. His cartoon-inspired characters would, for better or worse, have an undeniable impact on the world. It was at a San Fran community thrift store that Matt had found his ideal job situation. The 20-year-old spent most of his days in his office in the toy department, where he would often lose himself in his drawings, doodling away at different humanoid creatures, especially frogs.
Matt was always drawing that frog. Forever, I swear.
Ayana, Matt's partner, revealed. One frog after another, until eventually Pepe was born. Made in Microsoft Paint, along with his buddy Brett, the first time this beloved and relatable frog would be named Pepe was in a comic called Playtime. The best friends would be joined by Andy and Landwolf, and Playtime would become Boys Club. Their personalities would be inspired by him and his friends. Landwolf, the party dog, Andy, the jokester, Brett, who liked to dance, Pepe, the group's little brother. Comment down below which character from the Boys Club is your favorite and why. One day, at his partner's one-bedroom apartment, Matt was doodling away at another episode of Boys Club when he asked Ayana for help with a frame he was having trouble with. This was when MySpace started popping off, and Matt liked the fact that he could just scan his work, uploaded it, and that would be seen by everybody. He had no idea about the eventual impact that would have on the internet culture. Something interesting started to happen. His friends told him how he was seeing the phrase "feels good, man" popping up online all the time, especially fitness guys who would post selfies of their progress and add it at the end of their caption. It started to spread with virality and morphed into a series of memes. Matt didn't even know what a meme was. So what actually is a meme? The term is first used in a book by Richard Dawkins called The Selfish Gene. Basically, a gene is a self-replicating unit of biology. A meme is a self-replicating unit of culture, whose survival has been tied to a Darwinian quest for attention. So everything we see around us is a meme that has won its quest for attention, survival of the fittest. Thin haircuts, chairs, clothes, memes are literally everywhere. Enter 4chan, a popular anonymous image-based message board where Anons would post images and others would vote for them. The most votes would rise to the top, and the others would sink into obscurity. It quickly became home to a subculture that called themselves NEETs. Oh, NEET stands for Not in Employment, Educating, or Training. Pepe came to embody that culture. Checking out and living in your mom's basement. The antithesis of a normie. Pepe's real rise to stardom would start here. At the same time, Instagram was starting to pop off. Everyone started becoming obsessed with this perfect life competition, which has pretty much become the norm now. Of course, Pepe's relatable little frog face was too perfect for them to ignore. They started to post Pepe more and more and more. Pepe was becoming bubblegum, piercing normie culture to the point where a list of celebrities were posting him, most famously Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj. To the hardcore 4chaners, this was unacceptable. What was worse, normies had started to infiltrate 4chan. To the disgust of the NEETs, they no longer felt alone together. 4chaners struck back. They wanted their Pepe back. This was the only place that they felt safe for normies. They started to morph Pepe into the most grotesque perversion of what it had been meant to represent, an anti-Semitic symbol of the alt-right. Around about the same time, a new version of Pepe started circulating, the now infamous smug Pepe. NEETs would consider laughing too hard in the face of normie defeat as too uncouth. This version was perfect for them. His smug, I know better vibe hit the perfect spot. Then something unexpected happened. A man came down an escalator, and even though they didn't know it at the time, it was a moment that would change the course of history. Trump would announce he was running for president. The world went nuts. At first, 4chan hated him, but soon realized everyone hated him, and this made him perfect. Donald Trump had come to embody smug Pepe, a man who would, like Pepe, capture the attention of the entire world. It became their mission to meme a man into the Oval Office. They went all out. A full-on meme war was raged. Then, on October 13th, 2015, Donald Trump tweeted a picture of Pepe as himself standing out at a podium with the President of the United States seal. This was a seal of approval for the 4chan community. Pepe the Frog soon became labeled as the symbol of the alt-right.
Pepe! And to most people, that was a totally inexplicable thing at the moment. It must be totally random. To the white supremacist, anti-Semitic, neo-Nazi right in this country, that was a moment of triumph. The video went viral. Public sentiment around Pepe shifted dramatically. Pepe wasn't a cute, relatable internet frog anymore. He was the bad guy. Feels bad, man. Matt hated Pepe becoming an alt-right symbol. He drew this, Pepe the Frog, to sleep, perchance to meme, where Pepe slowly morphs into a Trump-like creature. It got so bad, in late September 2016, the Anti-Defamation League officially declared Pepe a hate symbol. Matt was slowly sinking into despair and depression, watching his beloved Pepe, his childhood friend, turn into a monster. Unrecognizable and unwanted. His response? He killed Pepe. But one does not simply kill Pepe. He killed his version of Pepe. 4chan had won. It was their Pepe now. In another corner of the World Wide Web, on crypto forums like Bitcoin Talk, people started creating pictures of Pepe. Similar to collectible cards, the Rare Pepe movement was born. Pepe's immortality was absolutely confirmed when he was forever etched onto the blockchain. And on September 9th, 2016, at 1:46 and 42 seconds UTC, Pepe's immortality was absolutely confirmed and history was made. Verifiable on the Bitcoin blockchain, the first Rare Pepe in digital form with an integrated, transferable, immutable certificate of authenticity was created. Using Counterparty then,
which has become X-Chain. The significance of this project to the birth of crypto art cannot be overstated. Now, what would a world of Rare Pepes be without its own blockchain-based currency? The community had that problem solved as well. Pepe Cash became the currency of Pepes and could be used to pay for new submissions to get your Rare Pepes into rarepepedirectory.com and into wallets to speculate with or to be used in P2P transactions. There's a link in the description on where you can store, buy, and trade your Rare Pepes and a tutorial to help you do it. Pepe Cash is a card just like any other cards, except it's a lot more liquid. About 700 million Pepe Cash are in circulation at the moment. Each week, they sacrifice half of the earnings from submissions. This makes Pepe Cash deflationary. At the first auction of its kind, the holy grail of Rare Pepes, Homer Pepe, would fetch a price of $39,000. Why so much? Why so rare? A small misprint on the caption. If you didn't know, misspelling words is as much part of crypto culture as meme coins, itself becoming a meme. Think hodl or biddle, etc. The irony of the auction being decided by a coin flip leading to a whole industry of flipping NFTs is also not lost on me. A coin flip? Yes. Why? Because the roar from the crowd was too loud to hear the bids. It would later go on to sell for 202 ETH. That's over $600,000 today. The world had changed. Degen culture's love affair with NFTs and memes was born. But that was just the beginning of an extraordinary journey. On March 5th, 2016, a group of visionary galaxy-brained crypto OGs announced the launch of PepeCoin, not to be confused with Pepe Cash or the latest iteration on ETH. This is the OG PepeCoin. PepeCoin was built different. It originally launched using its own proof-of-work Layer 1 blockchain, meaning the coins were distributed via mining, like Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and not via an ICO or smart contracts. It remains one of the last surviving meme coins from this golden era. If resilience was a meme, it would be Pepe. If resilience was a meme coin, it would be PepeCoin. But this is a common thread in the grander narrative, the overcoming of adversity, driven by the love of community. Let's explore. You see, back in those days, it was really difficult for your average degen to get their diamond hands on OG Pepe. It was listed on Bittrex. The community and its devs celebrated. The irony. Little did they know that they'd be collateral damage in the all-out war on our favorite frog by the mainstream media. This all goes back to the drama between former President Trump and Hillary Clinton during their battle, and when Hillary labeled Pepe and Trump as the extreme right, anti-Semitic Pepe. So they were given an ultimatum by Bittrex: either rebrand or delist. All this just as PepeCoin began to capture hearts and minds of degen anons. I mean, it was even lightheartedly mentioned by Vitalik himself in this tweet. It was decided to rebrand PepeCoin as Memetic. The devs remained undefeated, no matter the setback. They were devs, and they were hellbent on deving their way to the top. Innovation was always at the beating heart of PepeCoin, and in August 2017, they launched Kekdeck, a platform that allowed users to create and trade image art by burning PepeCoin. This was long before the popular NFT platform OpenSea existed. By July 22nd, 2017, PepeCoin further demonstrated its commitment to growth by introducing masternodes, enhancing network security with over 200 masternodes operating globally. However, the path to greatness is never straightforward. After years of operating on its own blockchain, the PepeCoin team decided in April 2023 to migrate to Ethereum. But the crypto industry is full of opportunists. A new ticker Pepe token emerged, front-running the migration and even stealing the original PepeCoin logo until legal action forced its removal. The original PepeCoin contributors were undeterred. These battle-hardened OGs who had survived the Great Meme War of 2016 saw this just as another challenge. Rather than succumb to adversity, the mission was clear: to reclaim their creation, delving their way back to prominence with a relentless determination. Their journey led to a series of groundbreaking innovations. Pepe OS, a nostalgic yet cutting-edge web application inspired by the vintage Windows XP operating system, bridging the past and the future. One of the cleanest sites I've ever seen, and not only in Web3. Pepe Paint, a revolutionary draw to NFT platform, empowering artists to create and monetize their talent, turning every doodle into a digital masterpiece. Kekbot, an advanced AI trading engine that transforms natural language into automated trades, rewarding users for trading it. Based AI, a custom Layer 1 blockchain network designed for large language models and smart contracts, pushing the boundaries at the intersection of AI and blockchain. Pepe Messenger, a vintage MSN Messenger-themed chat application, a decentralized end-to-end encrypted wallet-to-wallet instant messaging platform, revolutionary. PepeCoin wasn't just disrupting the influencer-driven shitcoin factory. The vision is clear: make meme coins great again. From tragedy to triumph, a reoccurring theme in her story so far. Persistence through persecution paid off for all of our main protagonists. Matt, in an interview with Pictoplasma, sums it up as follows. Well, if anybody feels sorry for whatever situation I had during the Trump administration, that's over now, and I'm doing well. This was undoubtedly due to the 2021 NFT boom. When asked about it, he went on to say, Pepes were on the blockchain before the more recent NFT boom, so actually, Pepe the Frog, or the bootleg version of my character, was the precursor to the NFT thing that we're seeing happening right now. A lot of people were reaching out to me during the specific time, and I ignored it. But then, my cousin was like, hey man, let's do some NFT stuff. He educated me more about it, and I worked with him and did a collectible project. It was fun. His first NFT project was wildly successful, raising 1,398 ETH. He mentions in the interview that ETH was around $2,000 at the time. His thoughts were as follows. I think that NFTs, at least the way the marketplace is now, prey on people's gambling instincts because they are auctions. And there's a lot of nerds out there with a lot of cryptocurrency they want to flex. I don't know. It's a whole different world. It's interesting. But the cool thing about my situation was that I came up with a collectible project that didn't change the way I did art. It was a way for me to draw a bunch of goofy ass heads and sell them as digital tokens. I think it's fair to say he never lost that childlike wonder, and it turned him into a multi-millionaire. When asked on recent Twitter Spaces,
what's your thoughts on the Pepe coin? What's your thoughts on, it being becoming a token and being popular, going all over the place?
This is the first I've heard of it. What is the Pepe coin?
It's all over the place. Well, it's a coin that people are pumping right now super hard, and they just go on Binance.
There's this thing called Ethereum. There's this thing called Ethereum. Okay. Yeah, you should get into. I've heard of Ethereum, and I've heard of Bitcoin, and I've heard of Dogecoin. Is it like that? It's kind of like Dogecoin, a little bit. Okay. Dogecoin's the best.
All right. So now we know Matt Furie is a fan of Dogecoin.
I'm a Dogecoin maxi.
turns out he's a Dogecoin maxi. I wonder if his opinion would hold if he found out what incredible success his characters have been met with in the crypto industry. Let's explore some of them, starting with Pepe. Keep in mind, there are many versions of them on different blockchains. So, in the interest of time, we can't cover all of them. Pepe on ETH reached a market cap of over $7 billion, while the OG Pepe coin peaked at over $1 billion. I'm a little torn if I like Brett or Pepe better. I really like Brett's dancing and fun behavior, but Brett over on Base reached a total market cap of $1.9 billion. I'm a huge fan of everything that they're doing over there at Brett, and I've been very vocal about it. Andy on Base reached just under 40 million. I know there's a few Andys, but the one on base is my favorite. I love the team and the community are incredible. I'm really bullish on them to follow in Pepe and Brett's footsteps. Landwolf on Sol peaked at 180 million. Even lesser known Matt Furie's creations are doing incredibly well. Hoppy, 70 million. Watt, 29 million. Spike, 9 million. Matt, 5 million. Mojo, 2.5 million. Skull, 2 million. Playtime, 700,000. Now, keep in mind, folks, I'm not endorsing all of these. I'm just giving you the facts. Will Pepe and Brett be the Doge and Shib of this cycle? There certainly is a Matt Furie narrative, and it's starting to gain traction. The future looks bright for Matt and his meme coins. He says, I'm kind of excited about the controversy of it and the possibility of how there's this metaverse out there of people that are online people, but they really identify with their avatars or this cultivating three-dimensional others. It's very psychedelic, really, because you have to take a leap of faith toward things that don't exist, but which you can create. It's almost like a window into some kind of collective imagination that is also monetized. So it's very capitalistic, it's very utopian, and it's very controversial. In this sense, it's a fun place to mess around in. First, they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. Then you win. A common thread for all the main characters in the story. Matt, Pepe, Donald Trump, PepeCoin, a tale as old as time, a hero's journey. The crypto industry, like life, is all about messing around and finding out. Don't be afraid to go out there and experiment, try things, fail, and get back up again. Always remembering to make friends and have fun. This show follows that spirit of experimentation. A completely new format for me. So if you enjoy this type of content, absolutely smash that like button and let me know that you want to see more of it.